Hey ladies, it's Ashley with Melanin Beaute Boutique and it is Try It Out Tuesday. So today I am trying out natural deodorants. So whether you are switching to a natural deodorant or you're just wondering what it's like and whether it's going to be effective, today I'm going to evaluate one of these natural deodorants that I try, and it's called Lume. So if you are interested in learning more about it, stay tuned. So more recently, I've been trying to be more health conscious about the things I was putting in my body as well as on my body. And it really motivated me to try a all natural deodorant. Apparently deodorants that we buy over the counter have a lot of aluminum in it, dyes and stuff that can clog your pores, making it ineffective over time. And there's even rumors that certain deodorants cause cancer. Or have cancer-causing ingredients. That's probably the more proper way to say it. So with that said, I definitely wanted to switch over and try an all-natural deodorant. So I decided to try Lume. I saw ads for this on Facebook, so I was like, you know what, I will give it a try. So I thought that it was pretty cool that it had 72-hour protection, and it's not just for your underarms, but it says that it's also for your private areas as well. You could basically put this on any area that you feel is gonna stink. So, you know, put it where you think it's gonna stink. So yeah, so I bought the lavender sage scent. It was the only scent they had available at the time, but I know they have different scents now. So I just wanted to give you my perspective on this. So yeah. So first and foremost, I will start with the pros of this deodorant. So one of the pros that I like with this deodorant is that it's kind of a gel format. So when you get it, it has like these 3 little holes up here where it comes out, and I'll twist the bottom so you can kind of see what it looks like. So it comes out like that. So apparently a little bit goes a long way. You're supposed to take a little bit off. So let's say that much. And you want to put it on wherever the area is, your underarm, private area, whatever. And you want to rub it in until it like disappears. And you want it to look like that, like where it's like clear. If it's leaving behind like a white residue, then you're kind of putting on too much. But a little goes a long way. You want to blend it in. So pretty much that's all you need with it. I like the fact that it comes that way because you can get it to last very long, and you can control the amount of like wherever you're going to put it. So that's a really neat thing about this. I also like that it's not just for your underarms, but for any other area that you want to put it on. I think that's pretty unique because most deodorants don't have that. It's just for your underarms, and it's meant to treat that area. I obviously like the fact that it is natural with all natural ingredients. There's no aluminum in it. It says that it's baking soda free and it's hypoallergenic. So when you read the ingredients, it looks like it has like all natural ingredients. But yeah, so those are the pros of using a deodorant like this. So now for the cons. So one of the cons of this is obviously, well, not obviously, because you guys probably don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the scent. Like I said, it's lavender sage. And I don't know if it's the sage or what, but the smell of it, to me, it smells very like pepperminty. And I don't want to smell like peppermint. The only thing I want to smell like peppermint is maybe like my breath after I use some mouthwash or eat a peppermint or have some gum, but I don't want my underarms to smell like peppermint. Like, I think that's, you know, kind of weird. I don't know if it's the sage or if it's some other ingredient in there, but it has like a pepperminty type smell, which I don't like. Also, this is not necessarily something that is wrong with the deodorant in itself, but when you're switching from a regular deodorant to an all natural deodorant, in order to give the natural deodorant a chance to even work, you have to detox your pits. And I didn't know that ahead of time, because you have like all this built up toxins and built up deodorant under your arms from all the previous years of deodorant. So you want to get all of that out before you start using a new deodorant. And the way that you detox your skin or detox your pit is by, you can use some baking soda or bentonite clay, mix it with some apple cider vinegar, and you basically rub that under your arms for about a week or 2 weeks in order to detox it. It's supposed to take all the toxins out and make it so that, you know, your deodorant, your all natural deodorant will have an effective chance to work. Now, the only thing I hate about detoxing your pits is that when you're detoxing your pits, you cannot put any other deodorant on during that period. Like, you can't wear deodorant. So you're basically going deodorant free for a week and a half to 2 weeks. Now, in the summer, girl, that is hard. Who wants to go a week and a half without deodorant? But I did it. I did like a week and a half, week and a half. And like, I basically had to scrub my pits in the morning, scrub it at night. I was always checking myself or whatever. But the reason why I realized this is because I just washed my pits and I just started using the deodorant. And at first it seemed like it was good, but then when I started sweating a lot, I started to like smell myself, and I obviously did not like that. And it's like I smell weird. Like, at first I was going like, what the hell is that smell? It smells like, you know, peppermint mixed with funk. Like, what is that smell? Like, I just was like, I was literally looking around like, where is it? And it was like one of those moments where it's like, I only smelled it like when I was by myself. So I was like, how, obviously it has to be me. So I'm like looking under my car, looking like, what is that smell? And then finally I'm like, ooh, whoa, like, what is going on under there? Like, not only was I like, you know, sweating, and the strange thing is my underarms were like, you know, kind of moist, but they weren't like super soaked. But I just did not like the smell. I was like, oh, like, what the hell's going on? Like, my deodorant like obviously wasn't working. So I did a little bit of research, and I found that you have to detox your pits before you even try it. So I stopped and I detoxed my pits for a week and a half. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to get this deodorant a chance. So I tried it again after I detoxed my pits, and I still was not liking the smell. I just didn't feel like I was as fresh as like I normally am. I just felt like it just like wasn't working for me. And I never got used to the scent. Like, I would take my clothes off, and typically when I would like take off my clothes and put them in a hamper, like if I would smell them or anyone would smell them, it would smell like, you know, obviously my pheromones or whatever, and whatever perfume, whatever deodorant I was wearing. But when I would take off these clothes, it smelled like straight up funk. Like, it smelled so bad. Like, I was just like, I don't understand like why it smells that way. And so like, I just didn't like the smell. So that's basically the moral of the story, is that I didn't like the smell. I didn't feel like I was getting 72 hours of protection from it. I just felt like it didn't work for me under my arms. But what I will tell you is that I did try it on other areas. I tried it on my feet. I put it on my feet before I went to the gym, and I put my socks on because like my gym shoes, my goodness, they stink so bad. Like, I have to like, you know, wash them like once every 2 weeks. Probably because sometimes I don't wear socks, which is not a good thing. And if they get wet, I don't really, you know, clean them or dry them. So they just smell. But anyway, I put some on my feet, put my socks on. I worked out, and my feet did not smell atrocious. So I think that's a good thing that it works on other areas. I didn't try it anywhere else, but from other reviews I read, I found that some people have found that it does work in the private areas for them. But moral of the story is, while this didn't work for me, but it didn't work for me pretty much under my arms, but it was effective in other areas. So if you want to try it, just know that. And other people have different experiences. This may work for other people. Some people may like the way that it smells, but yeah, so that is my review on it. It wasn't really effective for me under my arms, but it did work in other areas. Would I buy this again? Probably not. Now, I know that they do have other scents. I was looking at one. I was like, maybe I should try a different scent, like the lavender rose or whatever. But no, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't think that I want to try it. I just kind of like, gave up on that. So yeah, yeah, definitely a con. So the con is the way it smells. It wasn't too effective under my arms. When I started sweating, like, I just did not like it, how it was. I just did not like the way it smelled. Like, I felt like this in combination with my own, pheromones or whatever, it just didn't agree. So that was a con. Another con is the price. It is going to cost more than your typical deodorant that maybe you pay like $6, $7 for. I believe I paid like about $15 for it. I got some kind of discount code or whatever. So it didn't, yeah, I got a little discount or whatever code for it, but it is kind of pricey for a deodorant. But I mean, when you have all natural deodorant, like, you kind of expect that. So yeah, that is my review of Lume. That it can be effective, but it wasn't necessarily effective for me. So, and I tried it for about 3 weeks, and I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't want to stink. I just didn't like the smell. I didn't like it. So that's just it. So to figure out what I did do, I switched to it's called Native. And I bought the coconut vanilla scent of Native deodorant, and it's supposed to be all natural as well. And I love it. First of all, when you open the Native, like, it smells heavenly. And I find that basically deodorants, body washes, soaps that have like a brown sugar or coconut or vanilla or a musk scent, they work really well with my body chemistry. And yeah, so I'm loving the Native deodorant. So that is what I'm using now. But I just wanted to review this for y'all because there's a lot of ads out there going around for this. But you could try it and maybe you will have a different experience than me. But yeah, so there's my review. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to try it. Any other pointers? Any of y'all using natural deodorant? Let me know how it's working for y'all. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Tune in to live Business Savvy Saturdays. And I will see you lovely ladies next time.